Hello everybody, this is Miqua. Today we have Studio Series Perceptor. Now I don't have my Titan Returns one with me at the current moment, so can't really do a comparison with that. But I will say both have their place in the collection still. For robot mode, it's definitely this guy. So we get fantastic ankle tilt, great knee. You technically get in and out with that, which is due to transformation. Bicep swivel, boop, 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 boop. Never swivel. Although they could have probably engineered one. Head can rotate, and you got splitting action. Head exploding action. Nah, just kidding. My copy wasn't glued, so I always get that with the heads. It never happens when I want to do a custom on one, though. It's fucking funny. But yeah. So yeah, you could technically hinge that out of the way if you wanted to, but Perceptor always has it out, so yeah, it's smaller than the Titan Return one was in proportion wise, but Titan Return one, I'll get to why that was as ginormous as it was. And yeah. So yeah, he barely has any paint. Like, the toes are molded in that gray, same thing with that. The only thing painted is the dials here, right there. And I think this is painted gray. Not 100% sure. I think it is, because the regular gray is, I actually can't. Oh, that's paint red. Okay, so yeah, anyways, that, I got distracted. But, yeah, the gray is more of a matte color. They painted red in here, guess animation accuracy sakes. But, yeah. So, like, that's painted gray, and I think that's all the painted gray. And then, of course, the face paint. It's painted silver, eyes blue, then you got the yellow there. Yellow is painted quite clean, might I add, and I think it's more of a gold than anything on this. So, pretty nice, pretty nice. Paint app ain't surprisingly not sloppy, with the exception of inside there, but to be fair, I just barely noticed that it's painted, so I'd consider that a pretty good job, considering how small of a crevice that is. Oh, and it's a little sloppy in the torso, but I really don't notice that half the time, so overall, really good. Giant hole in the back. Honestly, they probably could have figured something out. That's just kind of inexcusable. But anyways, oh yeah, and I mentioned his knee goes more than 90. But yeah, so yeah, that's that. Head's on a ball joint, so yeah. We'll go over transformation. Take out the gun. Here's the gun. Pretty nice looking gun. Here's the face. Pretty nice looking face. See how close you get before I start hitting the phone. There we go. Yeah. So you want to fold in the hands. You're revealing a new painted part. That paint match is actually really fucking good. Unless it is a fine hide. But anyways. So yeah. Untab those. And then you want to fold them up. But before we do that, we want to rotate the head 360 degrees. And note, yours probably won't have the issue. Mine's will, where it would want to untab. And now you can hear it rattling. Rattle action. But yeah. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, you want to fold those things up. You want to fold this like so. Because it's like this. So you want to hinge that and then fold that like so. Then this will tap into that. Boop. Boop. And then rotate the arms. And then this will tab into that tab. My left side just doesn't like tabbing in, so what I have to do is like do it kind of forcefully and at an angle. Doesn't always work, but when it does, it's nice. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. And then now we just kind of come out with the legs. I think this way. I'm not 100% sure how I'm doing the legs is entirely accurate, but it gets it looking close enough. And boop. And there we go. And we're in microscope mode. It doesn't sit with the floor as flush as I would like due to just how that hip is designed. Or I suppose you could do it like that, but like I don't think that looks right. So yeah, shit. The arm never wanted to fucking fuck. I don't know why it doesn't want to stay. I did not have that issue when I first got it. Now I do. So fuck. So yeah, I would say Titan Returns one does this mode better. You also do got the tank mode. I'll show it because it's quite easy to pull off. You want to flip it the other way, and then okay. Hold on, let me do it like that. Because you just literally kind of flip the legs around. Move that boop. There you go, tank mode. Because of how this goes, the part that would be you kind of fucked with how the cannon is. Because with the Titan Returns one, this worked better in the sense that you could probably close that or keep it open, however. But the Titan Returns worked better because you could have like a piloting tank, but also these were painted. In addition to since it was just on a 5mm port instead of being on this weird fucking hinge thing that you can't remove, you could turn it around so it looked like an actual cannon. But yeah, they get that. That's that. This Perceptor does pretty much everything it needs to do, and yeah. So if you want a good microscope of tank mode, get the Titan Returns one. If you care more about the robot mode, Studio Series. It's really that simple at the end of the day. But yeah, this has been me, Kwa, and I recommend this figure overall. Really fun figure to mess with, and yeah, hopefully you don't have the QC issues I do. Anyways, been me, Kwa, signing out. Peace.